I lost some soldiers at war and I can get them back. My younger father about guns, he wanna get them wet. I should've talked to his mom, she way better than that. But he too hurt and distraught, that ain't no turning back. I lost some soldiers at war.
Alright, I got some notes for y'all that I was taking. So we're gonna get into this video. Okay? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in once again. If you're new to this channel, my name is Ivory. I am an active duty officer in the U.S Army. And listen, I'm more than a soldier. My job is not to define who I am, and this is what this channel is about, okay? So if you're into fashion, art, traveling, you know, and real estate, we're gonna get into that a little later. You came to the right channel. You came to the right channel. This is the right place for you. All right, you guys, so welcome, subscribe, and share this video. The video is about the difference between being a platoon leader / XO and being a staff officer, which pretty much translates to being in a leadership position and not being in a leadership position while you're an officer in the Army. Okay, and I'm gonna pretty much start off by telling you guys a little bit about myself. So I am no longer PL. If you guys have been tuning in with me, you guys know that I've been a platoon leader or an XO, right? So I'm neither one of those things anymore. I'm now one of the battle captains in the Brigade S3 shop. So I'm just tell you guys a little bit about myself just because I think it's important. So I started off being a platoon leader, Alpha Battery 138. You know, I had a firing platoon. Then I moved up to being an XO for that same exact battery, an executive officer, if you don't know what that means. And then I was platoon leader for a radar platoon. So I became a TAPL, a targeting acquisition platoon leader. So as you can see, I did nothing but leadership positions, right? So now I am working a staff job. I'm a staff officer, and that's one thing, you know, I was not ready for, you guys. You know, I was not prepared for the culture shock. Yes, it was a culture shock for me, okay, because I'm used to being quote unquote important. I'm doing this because it's not about me. It doesn't mean just because you're in a leadership position and someone else is not does not mean you are any better than the other person. It just means that, you know, you have more responsibility and you assume more risk. I had to get my head out my ass, right? I had to eat humble pie. I was humbled. You guys, this is one thing that I was not prepared for, and something that you guys have to understand. So whether you are one to be an officer in the Army, going through ROTC, or you know, whatever your commissioning source is, going through OCS, this is something that you guys have to understand, is that you're not always going to be in a leadership position. You're not always going to have a position that's ideal. You know what I mean? You're going to get low-hanging fruit jobs. You're going to get jobs that nobody wants to do. And guess what? Your title should not affect how you work. And that's something I had learned for myself. So hopefully you guys can learn from me. If you notice, I haven't done a whole bunch of Army videos. That's because I am not allowed to. There are certain things, there are a lot of things, probably everything I can't say about what goes on in the Brigade S3. You know, except plans. We plan training. That's it. So I can tell you. I can't say anything else but that for the most part, honestly. I'm not even allowed to have a phone or a watch in my workplace. I can't. It's not allowed. Anything that connects to GPS, we cannot have inside the office because everything in there is secret. Like, my job consists of writing op boards, PowerPoint slides, I'm now the OIC for the Academy. So those of you who are coming into Camp Casey, 210 Brigade to be exact, you guys will in process with me. You know, I'll be giving you guys your in brief on Camp Casey and everything like that. So I hope I see you guys. If you do see me, say what's up. You know what I mean? Don't just say, if you watch my videos, say what's up to me. You know what I mean? But anyway, you guys, pretty much I do a bunch of low-hanging fruit work. Low-hanging fruit. All right. The good thing about it is that, you know, I am learning plans. You know, my Brigade S3 OIC is very knowledgeable, and he definitely gives me work. He definitely keeps me employed to where I don't have to feel like necessarily feel like it's nothing. But I try not to think like that, you know, you guys, because you have to understand everything is important. Doing that slide is important. It may not feel important, I ain't gonna lie. I had a tough time feeling like it's important, but it is important. Pretty much, I had to come to truth moment, right? My come to truth moment was that I'm a shitty ass, I'm trash ass staff officer, you know, and I have to get better at it, I have to fix it. And why do I have to fix it? Because for the simple fact that You guys, most of our jobs as officers is going to be staff. I had a lot of talks, a lot of conversations. I pick a lot of other officers' brains that's like, you know, been in like majors and lieutenant colonels and stuff like that. And I asked them, you know, a lot of things in common they have is that 10-year mark. There's something significant about that 10-year mark that they're like, you know, they had to make a decision whether they're gonna stay in or get out. And then even the other side, a lot of officers out there is better at being staff than they are at being leaders. Scary too, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just not great at admin, you know? But my thing is, what I had to realize is that, hey, I have to, listen, if I'm gonna be in this organization, this selfless organization, you have to be selfless, right? Because it's not about you. And understand that, you know, if I'm gonna be here, I have to be able to contribute no matter what job I'm working, whether I'm working something that's ideal or something that's not ideal. Having my word means something to pretty much now walk into the brigade S3, and honestly, I could not come to work for a couple hours or even for the day and no one would even notice me. Eventually, I was like, hey, this ain't about me. You know, my position does not define who I am. My position does not define the importance of my job and what I do and what I could contribute. You know, so and I'm still a work in progress. You know, I have some days are better than others, some days are harder than others, and you're gonna have to really learn that it's really not about you. These videos that I do here, like, you know, give me purpose because I'll have a lot of officers, you know, a lot of the second lieutenants or people that's commissioning, they hit me up on Instagram or they comment on these videos. Most of them hit me up on Instagram, which I appreciate, you know, because I want to help. I might ask them for anything in return. You know, they always say thank you. Oh, thank you. You know, you helped me out a lot, whatever. I owe you a lot. No, you don't owe me anything. If you want to repay me by subscribing to the channel, sharing this video with your other BOLC friends, ROTC friends. So yeah, I would say definitely, you know, be honest with yourself, guys. You know, from like making these cool shirts, usually making these cool shirts for my platoon, to now I'm just like, man, like 1700 yet? When can I leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, can I leave? Oh, but just try to push through that, you know, because the measure of how good of an officer you really are is how you perform in all jobs, not just the leadership one, not just the good one, you know what I'm saying? Not just the one that everybody wants to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Listen, I have this videos coming out, right? I have this video I really want to push out that I did already, but I'm not doing it until I get 1,000 subscribers. So the video that I'm talking about, you guys, I used my VA loan to buy some property, right? And I want to talk about it. I want to share it with you guys because, excuse me, you know, it's really going to help y'all out. And, you know, I really want to help, but at the same time, you guys, I got to get reciprocated somehow. You guys, please share my videos, subscribe to my channel. It takes nothing to subscribe. It takes nothing to subscribe. It's not like I'm giving you guys trash content. I'm giving you guys content that actually help you. You know what I'm saying? So please do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, like, comment, you know, hit me up on Instagram. Feel free to reach out, like, you know, let me know what else you guys have questions for, and I'll see you guys next time.